welcome back to the best thing you watched this week. But Chris from Movies and Munchies with very cool stylistic glasses. I'm a little jealous. Myself, Ruben from the Ruby Tuesday. I've got a light that might get annoying for people, so I'm going to adjust myself right in the middle. Hello. Welcome. Best thing we watched this week. I think we're going to have an interesting.
Discussion.
Yeah. There might be a couple of rants. From my side.
Wow. Okay.
Particularly with one film that I've been waiting a few years, not that long, a couple of years, but just been really excited. And then, wow. So we will talk about that. I've got some anime to talk about. I've got animation to talk about, and a really good Netflix film, which just surprised the heck out of me. So
yes,
I'm sure you got some interesting stuff. The way we do this normally is Chris will speak coherently. I will speak in a babble of noise. I'll ask some or a couple of questions that's normally provocative because I like doing that. And Chris will give us the answers to the movie quote quiz. That's kind of how we start. And he'll give us a few more and to get us upset thinking that we knew about film. And then Chris will be like, no, you actually know nothing. You can't get these 3 quotes. And of course, as always, Yassi won't actually have any of her answers. She says she answers them every week, but we don't see them ever. So sorry.
So wow, just calling out there and throwing down the gauntlet early. Wow.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night for me. I'm just gonna go.
Ruben's gonna see himself out.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm excited to chat to our audience that just is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us every week. We really appreciate your eyeballs and your time. Do chat to us in the comments with your questions of stuff maybe that we've missed in previous weeks that we haven't covered yet. If you really, really want us to answer a question, jump in that chat, the extra chat. I don't know, YouTube's version of helping or promoting stuff for each of us. If you want to go to Chris's channel, just hit him up with a super chat and say, please answer this on entertainment, or what's your favorite TV series ever? I'm sure Chris can do a quick review on that, and we will all just prod and point fingers at Chris going, that's wrong. Should we get started?
Right. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. You wanna say hi to everybody? Okay, let's see here. Okay. Yassi, we're going to go to you in just a second because you answered 3 times to make sure that we got it. And I appreciate
she's like not this week. Not anymore.
All of that. That is outstanding. So yes, I will go back to you. I do see you. I hear you. Sharath, hey there. How is things? Who's playing today? Anybody playing? No? Yeah, I don't know. Naket, welcome. The Bunny Dojo, Rabbit Karen Bun Fun. Happy Saturday. So glad that you are here. Crochet a while and listen. Good morning. We're so thrilled with everybody. All our regulars. We love it.
Yay.
Badger. Are you sure that was sugar in your tea bait?
Well, my nose is fine, right?
Little nose candy. Same thing. It's sweet, right?
It's fine. Yeah. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, jeez. Juice, good day. Welcome from down under.
Good day, mate.
Oh, okay. So, going to our movie quote quiz. First and foremost, Yassi. Congratulations.
You need a celebration of drums.
I know. I wish.
And they're like a halo sound.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any. Is there sound effects in here? Maybe that's. Wait.
I can do it. Wow, crowd goes wild. Yeah, yes, he has done it.
Like
she's
I haven't
answered for once. This is the
applause
only time
button.
she's answered.
I have an applause button, but I don't think you can hear it. Let me see if I hit it.
Yeah, no, I just heard crickets. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I heard it, so that was fun. Yassi, know that we are applauding you. But the answers correctly which you have on there: Tango and Cash, Rush Hour, and Hot Fuzz. And yes, it is the buddy cop.
I actually think I got them all.
Seriously?
Because, yeah, I'm a
Good
huge
for
fan of Tango
you.
and Cash. I've seen that a number of times. Rush Hour, I've seen obviously Hot Fuzz. My goodness.
Yeah. It's Rush Hour would be the hardest one for me to
Yes,
get in this if I were answering it myself.
because you don't
Um,
like those films.
I didn't. Well, the first one, did I see? We didn't watch the second one, did we?
We didn't. No. Yeah.
No. And you said the second one's better?
Well, the second has more quotable moments, which is
Okay.
fun. So in like retrospect.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, are we ready for this week's?
I guess.
Okay.
Lay it on us, Chris.
Okay, I think so. I think everybody's going to get this. I think,
All right.
I really do. I think it's going to be easy-ish. No, it's not. Okay,
Nice.
here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, just yeah. What's wrong? I thought you liked frog's breath. Okay, number 2. If you were happy every day of your life, you wouldn't be a human being. You'd be a game show host. Number 3. The years hadn't softened Maroney. He continued to murder the English language and anyone who got in his way.
Oh my gosh. I think you've actually stumped me this week.
I don't think you've seen the last movie.
Oh.
So there is that.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Well, hey. Let us know, though, in the comments. These do have a theme. Okay, it has a theme.
Is the theme that they're hard?
Yes. Yes. No, they are tied together. So hopefully you can, you can grab it. And then, yeah, Ruben, though, hit us with your question.
I'm not sure if I've asked this question before, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Chris and everybody in the comments, what is your favorite book or book series of all time?
For me, I have 2 authors that I read. They're co-authors.
Nice.
Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child, and they do like this detective series, most of it. But they weave in. One of them actually writes for Smithsonian, National Geographic, things like that, and so they pull in real life fact.
Oh, that's interesting.
And locations and everything, and then twist it just a little bit with some sci-fi or some supernatural. And because things are then set in real places and everything like that, it adds this layer of just like, ooh. So the movie Relic, which takes place in New York in the with Tom Sizemore. I hate the movie. With
the dinosaur creature thing.
Yeah, because the book is phenomenal. That was their debut book.
Had you read that before you watched the film?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The bad thing is they combined 2 key characters.
Oh no.
In Tom Sizemore's character.
So what's the book series called?
Pendergast series.
Okay.
Because it's the agent is the FBI. So you got Reliquary, but then they branch off into these books, and I mean, there's like, I own probably like 20 of them or 25 of them, and you'll get these things that come in and out and stuff. But out of their series, not only is Relic phenomenal, but Cabinet of Curiosities is spectacular. It's book.
Is that like from the Netflix?
No.
Oh, it's not the same thing. Okay.
No.
Cool.
So anyway, there you go. I've read through the series twice because I just get that itch every now and then, and because there's so many of them and so long that I can forget, like small details, like overarching arcs I can kind of remember and stuff, but as it goes, and so
easy reading.
Yeah, I'm a slow reader, and this I get into it really easily. There's one that's called Still Life with Crows, and it takes place in Missouri, I think,
Yeah.
in the book, but it's actually using as its backdrop this real life set of monster caves. I think they're called Mammoth Caves, I think, that are in Kentucky,
Mm,
but they're like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles, maybe hundreds of miles of caves, of a
wow.
cave system, and that's so it uses that as its
It
backdrop.
uses that. I love that idea. This is great. So it makes it so much more real. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's so many of them that they use that do that, that draw inspiration and from real life places, and it's so I love it. I have a lot of fun with those.
That's
How
awesome.
about you?
Stephen King's on writing, because that's
Mm.
basically what inspired me to drop everything and start writing, even though it's taken me flipping ages to. I think I've spent 4 years trying to write the third book, just because life has thrown you through a few spanners in the works. But yeah, I remember specifically there was a chapter I was reading. I was on the bus on my way to work, and it was like a light bulb. It was just like schmack. So, oh,
Mm.
okay, I got to do this. So it was like really a pivotal key moment for my life. And then Dean Koontz on Odd Thomas series,
Oh yeah, because that
absolutely
movie's.
adore. The movie is
Mm-hmm.
awesome, and it's one of the few movies that actually really replicates the tone of what you get in the book of the character. So, but that's mostly because of the late Anton,
Yes,
who played it
Yelchin. Yeah.
so well. Yeah, he was so good in that. And then my sons have been on at me for months and months, probably years, to read a web novel by the author Guilty 3.
Hmm.
He writes a book called Shadow Slave. So if there's anybody here that loves their anime, um, it's it's very very dark, but it's very very good, and it's like as if somebody was writing anime but not manga. It's an anime story. I think
Oh
the actual guy is Russian who writes it, but it's it's all English. You can only find it on web, so there's no physical copies.
wow.
The thing is, he gave up his day job once it started getting popular to write every day for this, and he just chucks it out. And there's no like editing, so
Okay.
but he's very good. So like it's all coherent,
Hmm.
somehow structured. Because if you've ever know anything about writing, there's two types of writing. There's explorative and there's like program. So Stephen King's explorative, but James Patterson is program. So he will like have everything planned chapter by
Mm-hmm.
chapter. Stephen King will have an ending and he'll write towards that ending with that idea. And
Which is why his
which is
novels
why,
sometimes are so
yeah,
frickin' long.
yeah, exactly. Like, how do I get there? I'm going to go this way. Let's just go in that tangent.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that, but I'm starting to get into planning because I find it like frustrating. Because I really have all these other ideas. I just want to get onto those now. Um, yeah. So Shadow Slave is so good. I kind of lost most of my week this week, just
Oh.
up late at night. You know, one of those stories that you're up to like 1, 2 in the morning just reading,
Mm.
and then like your son says to you, "Hey, did you start that?" "Yeah, I'm in chapter 3 or 4." "Oh, cool, cool, cool." Next day, "Yeah, I'm in chapter 46." He's like, "What the what?" The thing is, there's over 2,000 chapters so far. He does have an ending where he wants to get to, so he knows where
Okay.
the character. But don't expect all the anime tropes because this is even though it's fantasy, it's grounded in reality. So like characters will have fantastical things, demons, monsters, all sorts of things, leveling up, all of those kind of tropes. But the reality is this guy is like the unluckiest guy, which is why it's called Shadow Slave. So no matter what he gets out stronger, he's always the underdog because fate has that in store for him. And so
Mm.
it's a very interesting read, so entertaining, easy. I highly recommend that. And then I go to you're one of the members of your families. There's a YouTube channel that she
Oh,
reviews a
Hope.
number
Yeah.
of books. I think it's been a while since she dropped a video. She did one this week, but she devours books, and I'm
Oh
always interested
yeah.
in like new types and kinds, and very informative. So, what's the channel called?
I think it's just Hope Joyce. I
Hope
think
Joyce.
I have it linked
Oh, in your description.
in my
Yeah.
descriptions of videos. Yeah, I gave her a book. I wasn't sure if she was going to like it. It was called the Dark Iceland series
Mm,
because she really likes Agatha Christie, like loves
right. Yeah.
Agatha Christie. And so I gave her this one because this guy, what's his name, Ragnar Jonasson, he he was or is a massive Agatha Christie fan. He
Okay.
edited and translated them into Icelandic.
Wow.
So when he started writing, he wanted to use like that, and like then she like, oh, she way passed me in the series. I mean, she was just like, oh, have you read this? And I was like, no, shut up,
No.
you're just done. Yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway, yeah.
I love people and hate them at the same time that can read fast and just,
Oh
you know,
my gosh.
absorb them, because there's so many books I really want to just get in, but who's the time for them? Anyway, show her channel some love, guys, if you can. If you're into books and you want some different out there stuff that you maybe haven't heard of, highly recommend. Great channel. And Shadow Slave, what Chris said. So should we go to the comments and see if they've
see what everybody
mentioned
else,
what they're into?
Yeah, let me write down the time code here. Whoa, what did I do there? Okay. Anyway,
I love this wide lens, but I don't like the fact that it, you know, shows my girth.
Yes,
my shape.
Well, hey, round is always a shape, remember? So it's okay. Yasi, referencing my shirt that I had on this week.
Ooh.
And it's a meme because it was written on some dumpster. I'm gonna actually get it as a.
I can't actually quite see what the image is on your shirt right now.
Oh, right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's E.T.
No,
or
it's not.
It's Stranger Things.
No.
What?
You have to pay attention to the one in the basket. Wait. Oh, the micro or the cables.
Is it Mary Poppins?
No. Oh, come on.
Sorry, I can't actually see. I need to be able to zoom in. You have to tell me. But that for me is like E.T.
It is E.T.
It's a play on E.T.
It's a play on E.T. If you can see his hair, it's a giveaway.
No, I can't see it.
Okay.
It's just slanted off to the side, unless it's like Doctor Who or something.
Well, it's have you tried turning it on and off again?
Is it moss?
Yeah, it's really
amazing.
Moss.
That's amazing.
Oh, so yes. Badger loves sci-fi, so Banks Culture series, great. Dune. Also, my kids have read Dune. I've never heard of Banks Culture.
No, neither have I.
Oh, have you read Red Rising? That trilogy?
I'm busy. The 5 books. Yeah.
Don't read 4 and 5.
Really?
Just stop at after the 3rd book.
But they're the biggest books.
Yeah,
they're
but
massive.
that's when. No, I read 4,
yeah,
and it 3 ends. 3 completes the story. It was really
It's so good.
It was a trilogy, and then it didn't feel the same.
Really?
So
That's
yeah.
so odd.
So if you like it, then go for it. Whatever. But yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bunny Dojo favorite. It by Stephen King. You read it in 3 days?
How?
Good.
That thing is a monster. Also, did you skip that one scene?
Yeah, no doubt.
Just tear it out of your book.
Yeah, I'm really glad they didn't put that in the movie.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's.
I don't think they could have. Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Wow.
Yeah. Crochet a while. Let's see. Too many book series to name and pick one. Say Dresden Files by Jim Butcher.
Yeah.
You've been listening. Yeah. Audiobooks are outstanding because I read a book, like a physical book, and I listen to an audiobook at the same
Separately
time.
at the same time, 2 different titles.
Yeah, because
no, that's not possible.
Yeah, because they're coming in different ways. Like my brain is processing them different.
You can't do that.
Oh, totally. Adam Neville. Oh my gosh, I'm reading Adam Neville's The Last Days right now.
So you're saying he would
movie.
read like Stephen King, like physically read, and then listen to like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. So right now I'm listening to The Atlantis Code by Charles Brokaw. It's like a Indiana Jones meets Dan Brown type of thing. I'm listening to that, and then I'm reading Adam Neville's The Last Days. He's the guy that wrote The Ritual. So if you've not...
at the same time.
Yeah.
Physically at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like you read for half an hour and then you listen to the audiobook for half an hour.
Oh, you mean like literally at the exact same time? Yes, I do that because my brain can process all of that at the
I
same
was like,
time.
what are you talking about? That's
What?
impossible.
What? Yeah, what? No. No, I'm reading
That's so funny.
I'm going through two books
You
at
heard
the
me right,
same
guys, in
time.
the comments. I literally asked him like 2 or 3 times.
I have a processing disorder. Can I go home?
No, you are home.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, just kidding. Hey, welcome. Rebel Ridge on Netflix. We're actually going to be talking about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
So,
that.
yeah. Yeah, then wait. I guess you did because it's in the description. No, it's outstanding. Callsign Maverick. Hey, saw Strange Darling recently. Yeah, really
Yeah,
good.
it's not even out yet till the 20th.
Oh my gosh, seriously, that is
Yeah.
just painful.
I'm very much trying not to get spoiled on things.
Yeah, dude, that is a tough thing. Luckily, I don't know. I haven't seen many spoilers about it, which is good.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I hear it can be so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stephen King did like Strange Darling as well. Yep, Dean Koontz, Watchers is your favorite. Like they often has great dogs in his books.
Hmm.
I don't think I've read too many Dean Koontz novels.
I've read a few.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him and Stephen King were like my go-to.
The Mr. Mercedes trilogy. Actually, it's the Bob Hodges,
Oh yeah,
Bill Hodges trilogy, where they is outstanding. But they introduce Holly Gibney, who then makes an appearance in The Outsider,
Yep.
and then in her own book, Holly, which I have. I just haven't started reading that yet.
Oh yeah. My wife has read that. She says it's very good. Yeah.
Dude, I love Holly Gibney. She's my favorite, one of my favorite
Great character.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Yasi,
Yeah,
favorite
Terry
book series?
Pratchett.
Discworld. I've not read that. Have you read
There's
that?
so many in
Oh.
Discworld. Like there's a yeah, there's a lot. Unique British humor. I mean, it's Terry Pratchett to
Yeah, sure.
a T. Yeah.
Okay. Son of Soils. Hey, Ruben's got. You have your Hellfire Club. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's the Stranger Things Hellfire Club. Yeah.
And mine is IT Crowd as a play on ET.
E.T. Mm.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Fro. Hey, you're
Fro,
so
wow.
behind on reading. So behind on reading there. Yeah, let us know what you are reading. What or who's your favorite author? What type of book? Crochet While. Okay, yeah. See, Ruben, only read the first 3 of Red Rising. Yeah,
right. So it ends properly.
Yeah, it gives it was written as a trilogy.
That's
what I'm saying. I know, right?
Okay.
Oh, Slough House by Mick Herron. Yeah, the Slow Horses. Nice. I bought one novel and I have all the rest of them on my list. I feel that I need to read one of them, and then I deserve to buy another one instead of buying all of them up front. Yeah. You know, I love the series, though. The series is spectacular. So.
Talking about the IT Crowd.
Yeah.
Father.
Oh yeah, dude. We do that. I do that with my kids. I told them when I die, there's gonna be a video of me, and
that's
it's gonna
what
be
Kirsten said to me. We literally watched that episode this week. She said, "At your funeral, we're gonna get the kids to do that."
Yeah, we're gonna have a video that's that I'm gonna say, okay, turn this off. All right, everybody's gone. So you're gonna see some weird accounting that we need you to take care of.
I took from the kids' save fund and spent it on a horse.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, classic series. Love it. Yeah. Dark Half. Very good book from Stephen King. Did I read? I don't know if I read The Dark Half or not.
You might have seen the film.
I might have also. I don't.
Bill Paxton vampire film.
Oh.
Maybe that's the same one.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know. Any favorite book? Yes. Or a book series in particular? Yes. Wait, are you asking, or is that for the answering of the question?
I think we answered that. Yeah, if that's the question to us.
unless Yossi's trying to get clarification.
That's the question.
Yes.
Either or. Yeah.
Yeah. Sharoff says 3 out of 5 for Rebel Ridge. Not as good as the hype. Well, we will discuss and see. Collecting the Xanth novels by Piers Anthony since you were 12. 47 of them. That is a prolific writer.
Oh,
I don't even know that.
no.
Yeah.
I like the
Okay.
spelling of Xanth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Strange Darling. Yeah. See, Ruben, poor Ruben, just has to wait.
Why is the UK of all places slow to get stuff?
I don't know. Fro, thank you for the super chat there. Stephen King, Unusual Things. I don't think I've read that.
I've read Needful Things, but not Unusual Things.
I wonder if that, oh, maybe that is what it is, what he means, Needful Things. I don't know if I've read Needful Things though either.
So good.
Is it good? Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Because he made a movie out of it also.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Like it's
Okay.
like a TV movie, but it's quite good.
Okay.
Books always better. Mostly when it comes to Stephen King, it's normally the truth.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the how is the ending to that?
Yeah,
Like,
he
I
did
like
a
the-
few that were
Okay.
good, that had like good endings. Not like what was it, Dreamscapes,
Oh, uh-huh.
which
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
Dream Warriors, Dream
Catcher.
Dreamcatcher. Yeah, that just horrendous ending. And the original, I always laugh. The giant spider. It's like, are you serious? Are you serious?
Hmm.
Oh, Siri just dropped up because I said serious. Stop it.
Needful Things, though. I mean, that is. I'm gonna have to check that out. Because
I think you'd enjoy that. It's definitely up your street in terms of darkness.
Okay. Well, and I reading just some of the synopsises. A mysterious store where you can sell whatever you desire.
Hmm.
That is.
So you go and buy it, or everybody can get what they want.
But you have to exchange something for it.
There's always a consequence. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
like what a true djinn would do. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, when you're three witches from Alibaba, you get all the money in the world, but you get dropped into a lake of lava or something. Yeah,
Yeah, you die tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, good one, Fro. Thank you. I will add that to my reading list. We actually may even have it at home. We have so many books all over the place. We keep having to buy bookshelves, even though we donate books, probably like 50 to 100 books per year.
You could have a library,
Well,
a
yeah,
mini library. Yeah,
we could. It's
Isn't it weird?
ridiculous.
Because it's like our own shrine to books.
I read, well, I read something someplace. Was it an author that they were quoting, something like that? That it was talking about, it's so much better to, um, like collect books. It was answering why do people buy books and collect books if they don't read all of them?
Mm.
And it's like it's to be surrounded by knowledge, to be surrounded by
Mm.
other worlds and the world of imagination.
I think it's
So
the same thing with like physical media entertainment. You want to be surrounded by those adventures that you've gone on with those characters.
And you never know what type of mood you might be in, right?
Exactly.
You
And you
may
never know,
go-
like digitally, who's going to take it back from you, even though you bought it.
yeah, specifically there. Yeah, but I mean, like, I have a crap ton of books that I have not read,
Mm.
and I want
Yeah, I
to
do.
read them. I plan on reading them, but I also have resigned myself to there will be a stack of books that I never get to before I die, that I own. And okay. I mean, and I think most people, not everybody, most people collect something, right?
Mm.
I collect a lot of stuff. You might call me a hoarder.
I collect money, guys. Can you just hit that Patreon? Hit the.
I don't collect money. I don't.
I seem to give it away with all my subscriptions.
Yes, I do that. Most definitely. Most definitely. Well, thank you, Fro, for that. Good. I can't wait to read it. It's going to be fun. Dark Half has Timothy Hutton in it. So not Bill Paxton.
All really thought it was
Maybe.
spectacular.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yasi read The Vessel by Adam Neville. Nice. I haven't read that. I read The Reddening. I've read The Ritual. And then I went back and watched The Ritual again. So I had seen The Ritual. It had been a few years. And then I read it and then watched it afterwards. And the novel sticks to the heart of the movie sticks to the heart of the novel, but they do change some things.
Mm.
But I found that because I had seen the movie and then I read it, I appreciated both in their own rights.
Mm.
And then when I rewatched the movie, I didn't dislike it at all. Like I still enjoyed it because of the differences. I'm not sure that would have been the case had I read it first and then immediately saw the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you watch all the Purge movies? No. I've seen the first one. That's it.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Really? Well, yeah, Niket, like you, I didn't not like it. I just didn't move on.
I can't remember them. Like after I watched them, they're like
they're all the same, right?
Yeah, it's just like various versions of city stuff. I'm like, yeah, cool. They're not bad. They're way worse horror films than the Purge movies. They're fine. Yeah.
Oh, Yasi, your favorite king, not a popular one, Lisa's Story.
I love Lisa's Story. I'm a big fan.
Did you watch the series?
I love the series as well.
Yeah, my wife liked the series. It was like she was enjoying that. I was not feeling it.
Yeah, I remember you went into it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, which is fine, you know. Next series of books I love would be The Expanse.
Oh,
see, I want to watch The Expanse. I need to watch The Expanse.
The Expanse is so good as a TV series. Is excellent. I really want to read it as well.
Okay, so my question is though, how does the series in the books line up? Are they
as far as I'm aware, each season is a book, and there's like 5 seasons, so it might be 5 books.
Okay.
Crochet a while and listen would tell us, I'm sure.
Yes. Okay, so Fro is saying The Book of Illusions is the best book ever by Paul Auster.
Never heard of it.
I have not heard of this. What is it? The Book of Illusions.
Can you see it? Because it's an illusion.
And it's an American writer, published 2002. Let's see. I'm trying to see what it's actually about. 6 months after losing his wife and 2 young sons, Professor David Zimmer spends his waking hours mired in a blur of alcoholic grief and self-pity. I wonder if it's a. I don't know.
The New York trilogy. Wait, the Book of Illusions, Paul Auster, and has done the New York trilogy.
Yeah, he's done others.
Okay.
Book of Illusions. That's okay. So I've got that now on my list as well. Thank you. Let's see here. A man's obsession with a silent film star sends him on a journey into a shadow world of lies, illusions, and unexpected love.
Wow.
Okay. Sweet. I'm going to have to try that. I love, everybody gives all these great. You read it twice a year? That's like the sign of a really good book that you can pick it up and read it. I mean, I get, reading it like every year maybe, or every other year, but twice a year. Wow. Okay. Okay, Ruben collecting money is smart. Okay, Expanse has 9 books and a few novellas. It followed the books, but then mushed it all together in the 5 seasons. Okay.
Okay.
I love the use of mushed.
Mushed.
There.
I take it you don't like the series then.
I'm sure. Right? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Crochet a while and listen, we'll get that. Let's should we actually talk about the best thing we watched?
Oh yeah, I'm sure we could do a whole show just on books, hey?
On books? Dude,
Yeah.
I would totally love doing that. Okay. Ruben, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about Rebel Ridge.
Let's talk about Rebel Ridge.
So Rebel Ridge is a Netflix movie that doesn't suck. So first off,
Yeah, that surprising, right?
yeah. Also a protagonist that we haven't seen a lot in the media. Like he hasn't done a lot. The last thing I saw him in was the the Amazon series, the Prime Video series, and he was great in that. But this one, he gets a chance to really shine, but in the most understated way. He's a Marine, but that doesn't mean that he is like the best of the best. He just is a Marine, and he's trying to get money, or he's got money. He's trying to get money to his cousin, who needs money, $10,000 on bail. They have an idea of what, well, he has an idea of what they're going to do. They got boats, you know. There's this whole plan, and he's just got to get there in time. He's on his bicycle, and we start off with the most horrific accident on purpose by police.
It's like a pit maneuver on some person.
Holy crap, man. And from there on, you're probably going to be on our protagonist's side. But what really helps carry the movie is that this guy has such great intensity on screen. He looks like, you know, he looks like he's going to destroy you, but just with a simple look. At the same time, you really care about what he's going on. He's even though you hate racist, and there's obviously this is a story that's right for the moment because this carries on throughout in real life. So there's a reflection back itself. But I love his nuanced, understated wrath. And they just keep poking the bear. I'm just like, you guys are going to pay. Like, how they even do research on the internet to find out who this guy is.
I love that moment.
Oh, it's just, you guys, like, any sympathy I had for you guys went out the window pretty much at the beginning. But now I want you to die. It's like,
I was yeah, so you know what the funny thing is, I have not seen yet like these "it's so woke" comments. I don't understand. You have a black male protagonist going up against the police who are mainly
predominantly
white,
yeah.
and they are corrupt, and they're doing, which is not only the racism that we're experiencing, but also then the whole search and seizure type of thing. You know what I mean? Like that is rampant. That people, cops are seizing things under drug paraphernalia or something like that, and then they keep it or whatever, and it's just I I love it. I love that that we have him as a protagonist. Aaron Pierre is phenomenal. And when they're that moment in the thing where they look him up in the cop station and they're like, well, he was a Marine, but he didn't even serve, and that bolsters them up thinking, oh,
yeah, he
okay.
didn't serve, so
Yeah.
we can do whatever we like. He's not going to be a threat. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they say some acronym after his name and it just goes by, right?
Yeah.
And then Don Johnson is out there, and in a perfect, I mean, that is the way that you set up. I mean, it's not unique to this movie, but the whole confrontation, which then facts coming in as a confrontation is escalating, to then realize like that whole boom, boom, boom moment where you go, oh crap.
Sheriff,
This guy,
I need you to take a couple of steps back.
dude, right? Right? That, I mean, and I loved that you watch throughout the entire movie, he's dismantling guns and emptying them out because it's all about close quarters, non-lethal battle, right?
What I liked about this, it's not as to coin a new phrase, it's not John Wick, it's not Jack Reacher, it's not John Reacher. I would say it's more grounded than those. So those characters
Oh, yeah.
are embellished for a movie's sake. Even the TV series, which I love, of Reacher, is embellished. But here we have a guy that's faceted. We have a protagonist that we can get behind, who feels real, more human because of what he's going through. His skills feel real as well, and the fact that he hadn't gone to combat, like, gone to Iraq or anything like that, I feel like just really added more to his character. It didn't, didn't take away from anything. We also have other characters in this. I thought that helps to add, I guess, just the fact of this current little town and how corrupt it is. Not young actress, but an actress that I thought her story was sad but real as well. Everybody in this, it's got a reason to fight that is good, but also a reason to fear doing anything good because of the position that they've placed themselves in or found themselves in. So you got to have your job at the end of the day to feed your kid, but what's going on behind closed doors, or what's going behind people with power, white people with power, are doing is horrible.
And the fact that it's known too, that's the other thing, that is just like, you don't mess with the sheriff, you don't talk bad about the sheriff or what they do. I mean, even the judge or the mayor, whatever James Cromwell was, seriously, everybody's okay with this.
Yeah. So
I thought the weakest part of the film, though, was his what was his character's name? Terry Richmond's his connection with the people that he kept calling with the money. Like, I didn't mind it, and it shows that he's not like squeaky clean or anything else. I mean, he's I don't know. I appreciated what it did for the story, but I thought that it felt kind of like shoehorned in, or kind of like periphery, that was almost distracting to a bit.
Oh, see, I didn't even get that from the movie. I didn't think they were dodgy at all. I thought they were just literally Chinese shop or Korean. What? He said they fought for the other side. I just thought there was so much respect there, and he had worked so long for that they had built up trust, and so this guy had fronted him the money or owed him because he had a stake in the restaurant. So I never got that. I don't know why.
Okay.
I might have missed it.
Maybe that was just me, just because of some of the words that were used. You know what I mean? Like, don't drag us in, don't talk, something like that. It just,
I thought again that was because they weren't strictly American, and so anybody not of nationality immediately gets ostracized.
Fair enough. That makes sense. I could see that too. Yeah.
There was a bit of dragging in the middle of the film, but that was really kind of giving us some background story as to character development. So I think it kind of needed that. This is a slow burn movie. It's not an action movie. It's not a John Wick movie, but it has a thriller stake to the film, so that when we do get action, you feel like it's really earned, and it's beautifully shot. Because our director, I don't know if you know much about this director, but if you've seen Green Room, holy crap, that's awesome. If you've seen, he did this other one, Hold the Dark, which is so underrated, and he did another one,
Blue Ruin.
People need to watch this guy's stuff, man.
Yeah, he also I've never seen it, but people have like raved about it. Murder Party. He also directed a couple episodes of True Detective.
One of your True Detective. I was going to say he's got a particular style. It's very hard hitting. It's gritty. I like that. Occasionally, it just feels good. Like you feel the characters, and every time there's a gunshot, you feel it because of the way it's filmed. The cinematographer as well, I spoke about in my review. It's fantastic because it really shows us these stark vistas of rural America, but also makes you feel claustrophobic because our character has no way to go. So, like, even though there's open space, you still feel like you're trapped, which I think is a very clever way to do it with particular lens and look.
Yeah. I didn't buy the character shift of one person towards the end. I felt that was
that
too
came
abrupt.
out of nowhere. I thought. because
I
they
mean,
had already established this character was doing this because obviously protecting their butt.
uh-huh.
And then
I
suddenly it was nice. It was convenient to have for sure.
I mean, and I understood like one of the lines that they said, I have a daughter also, or we all have kids, or something like that, which okay, so it clicked for them in the relatability of that, but the transition still felt way
Mm,
too abrupt for
I
everything that
can
we
see that.
saw
Yeah, I do wonder
before.
if there's a longer version where there's more of
Hmm.
that led up to it.
Yeah,
Not that everybody needs a director's cut, but that
no.
seems to be the fashionable thing of late. So
Yeah, but I had fun with this. I was surprised by that. I watched this early in the week and was like, "Wow, this is the action when it takes place was
yeah,
stunning."
I thought for sure you would have dropped a review for this one.
I was going to, and then just got tired and had too many other things to do. So,
I got told there were no
I
screeners for this one,
oh seriously?
as well as another series
Huh.
from Netflix this week that I just didn't bother getting into.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's wow. That's
not that I'm bitter or anything.
no, but that's a lie. There were screeners available for both of the things.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, yeah.
It's because I'm small potatoes.
I don't know. I don't think that's it. I think they just want to lie. You ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you got on your?
My first one is the one that they told you didn't that they didn't have screeners for. The
Well, then
Perfect
we don't
Couple.
need to cover it, do we? No.
No, exactly. Um, I like. Okay, so this is a Netflix series. It's a murder mystery. I like though that um, it is a limited series. We're done. When we get to the end, it's the end. So you know that when you have binge watched this, you're good to go. No more, fully wrapped
Is
up.
it though? Because Apple are doing crazy things by bringing season twos for
Yeah,
limited
no.
series.
This is the limit. This is a limited series. It's got a pretty good cast too. I mean, we've got Nicole Kidman, got Eve Hewson, Liv Schreiber, um, let's see, Jack Rayner, Michael Beach. I Dakota Fanning also. I liked that this is filled with people we hate that are
You like that?
designed for
Okay.
us to hate.
Is there anybody
Yes.
to root for in this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Eve Hewson, who is the bride to be in
Right.
this,
Yeah.
she does not come from money. So
Right.
she's the odd man out when it comes to this uber rich white family.
Hmm.
And um Nicole Kidman is brilliant in it because she's despicable. Like just ugh. Um
Damn it! I like her when she plays a good person, but she
yeah,
must do a really good job. Then I'm guessing.
I mean I she's she's believable and but again, it's not just her. It's the whole family are trash. And I mean, as much as it pains me, like I love Jack Rayner. Ever since I
Yeah.
saw him in Sing Street, not only it's his voice, but just everything about him I love. And so, like, he's in Midsummer. He's not the hero in Midsummer. Um, he's a douchebag in this one. He is a terrible person. I mean, he just outright is terrible. And so that pained me. I, the mystery element of this is good. Okay. It's got a little bit of dark comedy in there. So there is satirical moments within this as well. Like I had talked about in my review, there's this, the family and everybody at this Nantucket home. A murder takes place the night before this wedding. Okay. And it's
Hmm.
happening at the family home. Um, all of friends and family have come to party the day before and everything, and then somebody ends up dead. So then the wedding is put on hold while the investigation goes on. All the people are dragged into the police station for interviews, and so we get little snippets here and there. which was done well because it wasn't like we hear every single detective question or interview question like that. Most of the time we only hear the answers or them talking, and it builds context because we can already see what's going on. But there's a point where the housekeeper of this family, okay, so she is a paid employee of this. She's not rich. She just works for rich people. But she was complaining about one of the guests who were staying there, how she didn't like him and didn't trust him because, or her, I don't know. I'm just going to use they because I don't remember if it was a guy or a girl, but they make their own bed like a poor person. That's what the housekeeper says. Okay. And it makes you laugh or made me laugh because this woman who works for a rich family is not rich. She's technically, especially to them, a poor person. She has adopted their mindset, their entitlement, all of these things. You know what I mean? And displays it going out. So she's just as snobby as they are.
That's funny.
But
she doesn't have the richness of 50. Yeah.
If you look at them in the strata symbol or the stratosphere of them in that house, she's the bottom. She's a servant.
Wow.
Anyway, so there's fun things within this. There are things that I don't think need to be included at all, that they didn't really add to the story.
Is it too long?
No, I didn't feel that it was really too long. It just felt like there's a couple of reveals that come towards the end, and I don't know if they're meant for redemption arcs or redemption moments, but we already don't like these people. And so I don't need them to be redeemed. I don't need them to have a reason for anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind that some of the information comes out that it cripples their own self-perceptions. But we already have seen across the board that all these people are deeply flawed. So to add one more thing doesn't really progress it forward. It just is, you know. And I know that's vague, but to say it does open up, things. So anyway, it's worth watching. I had fun. I didn't guess the murderer until right before.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it kept you guessing.
Yeah, it did. It's only 6 episodes. They're a little less than an hour-ish, maybe each.
Right. So worth a one and done.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I had a lot of fun with it, especially because you just don't like so many of the people. There's this female detective that comes in and she is having none of it, and it is so funny. Like, she'll listen to these rich people talk, and she'll just stare at them. They'll finish and she'll go, okay. And then and you can hear the disdain and all of that, even though she's being very polite. So it's oh my gosh, it was so funny. So funny. So this is not a comedy series, but it does have some dark comedy within it.
Okay.
But yeah, more so it is it's the true mysterious aspect of whodunit.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. I'm surprised you liked it as much as you did. When I spoke to you early in the week, you were like, these people are so despicable.
Oh yeah.
But it's fun to hate them, I guess. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Should we go to the comments?
Sure.
Chat, we're behind, which is wonderful. Let's see here. Okay, what happened to the Purge series? I think they just continued it ad nauseum.
I think it finished. It had 2 seasons and then it was done.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I read that as the movie series.
Oh no, they're getting.
There was a show. There was a show.
Show was pretty good, actually.
Okay. Yeah. Fro votes for us to just talk books.
Sure.
we talk.
I'm happy to do a dedicated episode.
That would be fun.
But everybody has to chip in a little bit so we can buy more books.
Crusade Wild and listen, for visuals, the TV show did great. But cut the storyline. Okay, we're going back to The Expanse.
Oh, The Expanse.
Yeah. Books are always better. Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Yasi getting into there. Yep, into both the books and the series.
Already into the Book of Illusion
Illusion
more
more.
than The Expanse. Fair enough.
Nice. Okay. Sounds. Yep. There.
Fro still wants us to do books.
Books.
Cool.
Yeah. No, that's great. Let's see here. What would we be considered woke to you guys? Okay, I use that in quotes because I feel that anybody that uses woke as an insult or as anything derogatory just means they're racist.
The word woke has lost all meaning. I think it should be scrubbed from existence.
Which is sad too, because in its truest form, it means that you have become aware. You have awakened to something, right? That you were blind to or whatever. So if it was racism, okay, you now see it. You know what I mean? So you're woke. Am I woke? Yeah, I am woke. Happy, proud to be woke, because I think if you're a racist, if you're anything like that, jog on.
It doesn't. If you have your life in such a way that you need to be derogatory towards anybody of a different skin color or culture, then you need to reflect that back at yourself and work out what's in your life that makes you speak like those things. Now, when entertainment and media is saturated the other way, it might be a bit annoying, but that's okay. We need to get to a place where we are at an equal point. So at the moment, it is probably unbalanced, but that's because it was so unbalanced for so long. We're trying to find a medium. It's going to take a while. I'm okay with female leads, African American leads. That just makes it more interesting. Isn't it boring having the same white people play the same damn movies all over the same damn time?
God.
Please give us some damn interesting culture.
Yeah.
Let other people play a person that's normally played by white. What does it matter? If an Indian person plays some Shakespearean thing, that's, for me, that's going to be so interesting to see how they depict that. I could rant about this for a long time, but yeah.
Dude, did you see there was some racist tweets about the Minecraft movie because there's a black woman in there? Yes. I'm sorry.
What the actual fuck? Seriously. It's Minecraft.
I mean, we're not even talking like, hey, your racism is showing, you need to tuck that back in. You just need to end yourself at this point, because there is, I'm sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised if you go into the chat history and it's like white supremacist, because seriously.
Oh, yeah. Good God. Oh my gosh.
So Citizen Devi, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Oh, and sorry, I'm not done. I'm gonna the fact that Jason Momoa is also in this trailer wearing having long flowy hair and wearing a pink suit and being slightly effeminate.
Yeah.
That you don't have a problem with. But oh my gosh, there's a black person in this.
It's like, seriously.
Dude,
what the hell?
It is time for pitchforks and
I do have I like to play a bit of conspiracy theory, though. I do wonder, some entertainment companies want if their film's coming out at the same time, hire chatbots to purposely skewer the medium in one way so that their film tanks, so that the other one that's going to come out is going to do better.
This was from an actual large
person.
Large, okay. Yeah, large influencer. So
seriously. Well, can we use that word that's used so much on them? Cancel them? Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
Delete.
Exactly.
Control Alt Delete.
White Peebo. Yeah. Okay. Ruben, was
it better than the book?
Okay, wait.
I presume you're talking about Rebel Ridge, because that's from way back when. I don't know that it has a book, if that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to see what else. Yeah. Fro, give us the
context, because we're catching up so much.
Yeah. Is it better than the book? I don't know. It was based on books. Okay, yeah. Give us the context there, just because we're messed up here. Okay. What's an upcoming movie or TV show that you're waiting for? Megalopolis. That's a joke.
I really thought you were serious there for a second.
No.
That movie's gonna have two completely distinct people groups. One are gonna say it's a masterpiece, and anything he does is a masterpiece. Other people are gonna walk out going, "Why did I spend my money on that nonsense?" What are you looking forward to?
One of the ones that's coming up in just the next several weeks. Actually, I'm going to say two of them. VHS Beyond, which is coming to Shudder at the beginning of October.
What's that?
Then the VHS series. You know, the found footage ones.
Oh, a movie, not a TV series. Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, VHS Beyond. Yeah, and then Terrifier 3. I'm looking forward to that one too.
Nice. I'm looking forward to the Penguin series.
Okay.
Which I think I'll get to review this week, which will be great.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's actually coming out this week, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Okay.
What else am I looking forward to?
Yes.
Dune Prophecy, The Diplomat season 2 that comes out this week. I was a big fan.
Wait, no,
not this week. This year. Yeah.
Okay.
The Netflix TV series.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no, I think The Diplomat comes out. The season
October,
2 comes out in October. Right? Yeah. I'm very much looking forward to that. That was a big surprise for me. I thought it was quirky.
And she did amazing.
Yeah, she did such a great job. There's an animated anime series on Tomb Raider that comes to Netflix, I think, sometimes this month. And considering how well they're doing with their big IPs, the converted, like the Terminator Zero series was phenomenal. Best Terminator's been in years. So really looking forward to that. I still want to see Strange Darling. Like,
dude, yeah. Because you did enjoy Blink Twice, right?
Loved it. Yeah.
This is. I mean, a different movie.
Yeah.
Different movie, but
yeah.
I was lucky enough to see both of those in the same week.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, The Wild Robot coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah. That could be good.
It could. Yeah, it looks cute.
It does, but the animation looks like it could have some heart as well. So
yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Avnish, thank you for that. Hope that answered question.
Good question.
Fro, disappointed in Chaos, the series. I can see that.
Did you get past the half? Because Chris assures me that it gets better.
It did get better in the last half, but again, nothing happens at the end.
And it's probably going to get canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all prologue. So there's, Crochet a While and Listen did like Chaos, but you also like Jeff Goldblum. So
I get that.
Yeah. Son of Soil's best movie this week, Serpent's Path from 1998.
I feel like I know this one.
I've never heard of this. We're both looking it up
typing
here.
Up, yeah. What is it?
Let's see. Is this Korean?
Oh,
Japanese.
Not 2024 then.
This is Japanese. A man enlists a friend to help him identify and exact revenge upon his daughter's murderer.
Oh, I've seen this. Cool.
That sounds good. That's like right up my alley there. And it's only 85 minutes long. What?
Love that. Nice.
Sweet. Okay. Cool. Where'd you watch it on? Because I obviously I don't know where you're located at, but
probably a TV, Chris.
Yeah. See yourself out.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I don't know if it's in if it's playing in the US. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, I'd like to know that. Perfect Couple, 8 out of 10 for Fro. Very much like that. It was so great at giving clues. Yeah, but you never figured out before it got to the ending. Yeah, see, that's what I enjoyed. Nice. Like I had a couple of suspects.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and like a couple of them, I was like, I mean, when I say a couple, the suspects, I probably had like 4, but then I discounted a couple of those just right off the bat because they seemed too easy, too
Yeah, but like
obvious.
it would never be that person because you're way pointing at their fingers. It's not going to be that person.
Yeah. And the one that I thought was, I was wrong, which I really appreciated because
Oh,
I would
nice.
I had
Okay.
all kinds of justifications of this and how they're behaving and all these things. And then
So it's the butler.
it is always Tim Curry.
Yeah. The butler did it.
Oh, you can't believe we're talking about Rebel Ridge. It was not on your watch list. Oh, good. Well, good. Give that one a go. It's.
I think she meant that she didn't like it. It's not on my watch list.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't know. I take it as
I love how we can take it two different ways.
I'm going to take it positive.
You're going to
there.
take
I'm
a
gonna
positive.
Say,
Okay,
yep,
cool.
that Yasi is like, hey, thank you for that suggestion.
Cool.
And I got to say, Aaron, what is it? Aaron, what's his name? Aaron Pierre.
Hmm.
He has piercing eyes.
Fantastic. His presence on screen is fantastic. Yeah.
Hey, he is. I want to see more of him. I mean,
apart from his bulging arms, dude, that shirt, the white shirt, I was like, if he just flexes, he's gonna Hulk out.
yeah. It has like the effect that that Idris has on me a little bit.
I was gonna say I might have found my man crush. Yeah, you stick with your Idris, but this dude.
Okay. I need to see more of him to see if I can like dig with him because I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Nobody wants to hear me gush over that. Okay, wait. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Best thing Fro watched was Gulspang Miracle. Gulspang. It's a documentary.
It's got a dot on the A, so it's Gulspang. Yeah.
I don't know. Is that how you do that?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Making it up.
Let's see here. I'm pulling it out. Two pious sisters buy an apartment after having witnessed a divine sign, only to realize that the seller of the apartment looks identical to their other sister who committed suicide some 30 years before. Holy crap. What?
That is weird. Yeah, that sounds like it's perfect for you.
That is like, that's exactly me, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Fro. That is awesome.
Great recommendation there for Chris.
Yale, yes, we did miss you. We're glad you're here. And Yale likes your new lighting.
Oh, you're the only person. Other people in comments are like, I can't see. I'm like, all right. Cool.
You're blinding me. Discreet charm of the bourgeoisie. Is that Yasi? I don't know the.
Okay, but well done for spelling that. Did you have to look that up? Because seriously, my brain would break at that. Bourgeoisie. It doesn't even sound like it. Bourgeois. Like it doesn't sound like it looks.
Well, that's why I think they also it has been like shortened and then adapted to bougie.
Yeah, bougie.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yep, Nicole Kidman and everything.
Anything. She's so talented.
Fun. You know, though, it's funny because I had some comments in my review that they were like, I can't watch this because I'm so sick of Nicole Kidman and I don't like her.
What?
Which is it? You
don't like good acting?
Those. I don't know. We all have those people that we just like.
But Nicole Kidman, she's a phenomenal actress.
Yeah, I think in her latter years, she's been less diverse in her characterization.
Oh, you think she has a little bit stereotype?
Well, no, I think I don't see her varying her own performances as much.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Doesn't bother me. Like, I still enjoy watching her because I think she's a powerful actor. But, yeah.
Did you ever watch, let's go back a bit, the one with Dev Patel that she was in? Lion.
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I saw that.
Dev Patel, Nicole Kidman, Rooney Mara. One of the best films ever. And you're gonna cry. It's fantastic.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. A 5-year-old Indian boy is adopted by an Australian couple after getting lost hundreds of kilometers from home. 25 years later, he sets out to find his lost family.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's so good though.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Let's see. Yasi, what you liked about the detectives in Perfect Couple was they didn't lift a finger. Yeah, those people devoured. That was the thing. They just, you just watch them eat themselves. It's great.
White people.
Well, yeah. Watch Beetlejuice today, despite the low rating Chris gave it. His review is justified. We may or may not be talking about this later. I don't know. We'll see.
Wow.
General. Hello. There we go. All right. You watch Terminator Zero and the Midnight Meat Train. Oh, my oldest and I, we were talking yesterday about just weird movies or movies that messed us up or anything like that. And Midnight Meat Train. They were like, have you seen this? And I'm like, oh my gosh, we just watched it last week. Like, how are more people not talking about this movie? And
It's such a messed up film. It's great.
Yeah. So if you want to hear more about it, check out our last week's show.
Notice General didn't say anything though. Like, I watched these because of your recommendations. There was no, and I enjoyed them.
Well, they said thanks a lot. So I mean, okay. I think that speaks for it. You know, that it's like good recommendations. Right. Didn't give us the finger.
No, that's true. Yeah,
and came back also. Didn't say you suck for.
Yeah. What are you guys talking about? Unsubscribe, block, delete.
Exactly. Yeah, you yeah.
Come on, man.
Yale, you can't do that. You can't put the spoilers in the chat. Oh. Did you see that, Ruben?
I saw something, but I'm blocking it out of my mind.
Block it out of your mind. Block it out of your mind. Oh. Yasi, hey, yep, that's true.
Did
that's
we ever find out what Yassi's cat's name is?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yasi, what's your cat's name? Cute. Yale watched Blink twice. Yeah, yep. See, I'm telling you. Yasi, please like Megalopolis. This might be the last time we see the old master at work. What happened to Furiosa and George Miller was heartbreaking. I here's the thing. Just like with Scorsese, I'm not a film bro that just falls all over him and fawns over.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Coppola. So if the movie's good, I will say it's good. But
Did you know The Godfather is considered to be the greatest film of all time?
The first one? See, I think Godfather 2 is
I agree.
I think better.
2 is way better. Yeah.
So yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Yasi, it's gonna get the
I get all the Oscars, won't it?
What? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
with this director, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Unless it's a 4-hour film.
The trailer is weird.
It's a weird ass trailer. Well, they're saying that there's been another trailer, and I watched that, and it actually was coherent. It had a structured storyline, and I was like, "Oh, that's far more interesting than what it was before." So.
Okay, I see. I have not seen that. I've only seen that first.
And I only watched this new trailer because I like the first trailer could have been nothing because I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. Okay. Very interesting to watch USA politics since you're from another country. From an outside perspective, everyone sounds racist since they mention white people and black people in the first place. It is, isn't it? Isn't it
it's
interesting
so weird that it's still an issue? Yeah.
Yeah. And that we use it as a describer.
Yeah.
In America,
exactly. Rather than just the person, Bob or David, white Bob or black David, you know, it's just what the frick, man. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good point.
Who is crazy enough to not like Nicole Kidman?
Right?
Yeah. Looking forward to Nosferatu. Me too.
Yes.
Have you seen that teaser trailer?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to watch anything. I just want to watch the film.
It doesn't give anything away.
Oh, okay,
It's
great.
just beautiful. Oh my gosh, I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
I'm very much looking forward to it.
Nice.
Even though I'm not a huge fan of all of his films because they can
Sure.
just be like really artsy.
Yeah.
This one, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Crochet a while and listen, Ruben. This is right up your alley.
Nice.
Seasons 1 and 2 as a rewatch of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine, I think, is one of the Star Treks that garnered so much praise by the fans and was unique, and it won so many TV awards as well. It was just the writing for its time. Talk about a series that like pushes buttons. It was so prominent in like the natural zeitgeist of what was going on in the world, and it often reflects that. Yeah, great story. I mean, it's old now, so it would definitely, like, you would see that, but some of those characters were so good.
Well, and Star Trek has always done that.
It's always done that.
Been
Yeah,
very progressive.
Yeah,
yeah, outstanding.
Which is so weird. Why, when we had Discovery, not that I think that's the greatest writing, but we had like we had multicultural captains and various, and people were like, this is so woke, and I'm like, this is Star Trek. It's been that forever from the get-go. It's just now maybe this new generation, and they're not used to watching sci-fi that has actually always been about the universe. There's more than white people in the universe. What?
They're seeking out new civilizations.
Yes,
it's
to boldly go and seek new white people. Come on, ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Look, white people.
Okay, yeah. We could watch something like a episode 1 of a certain series when we're live, like just a watch along.
That could be that'd
fun
be really
at some
fun.
point.
Yeah.
We did want to do the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight,
that was
which
pushed back. Yeah,
it was. I think we still do it because I don't know about anybody else. I'm rooting for Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, 100%. But
into the guy.
He is much older now, so and Jake Paul's got youth on his side.
Jake Paul has youth and speed.
Yeah,
but Mike Tyson has power.
Yeah, so and any age, Mike Tyson's gonna have power. So
I would run
Iron Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I mean, because I think if he connects, Paul's just done.
And considering this is not like a titled fight, it's just between them. He might fight dirty still. Like, he might rip your ear off. I'd be worried going into that ring, man. He'd be like, I've had enough of this, kid. Takes both ears, you know. Fatality.
And the internet explodes with applause.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. And then let's just get all kinds of our racist influencers from America and throw them in the ring with Mike Tyson also, and let him just go ham on
Mike
everybody.
Just going ham. I'd watch that.
I would pay for that.
Prime time, right there.
Exactly. Yossi was saying thank you for Revel Ridge.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah. No worries, y'all. You're all good. I did delete it out of the thing, so not about.
I've already forgotten it, so it's
good.
It's good. It's all
good.
Yeah.
Konbanwa, Chris, Ruben, this is live. Glad you're here. Amy, welcome.
Konnichiwa?
Kanpai? Konbanwa. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means hello, hi, and not you suck. So even if it does, Amy, that's okay.
It'd be like cute, like, you suck.
Exactly, which is totally good. Amy, we're glad you're here, though. That is awesome. So yes. Okay, General did love both recommendations. They didn't have the dum-dum music in Terminator. That's how I read it. Ruben, do the music for me.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Dum-dum.
You need. I know Dum Dum, you Dum Dum. Yeah.
When I was in New York, I saw that.
That's
We went to the
amazing. Oh my
Natural
gosh.
History
I'm
Museum.
super jealous.
We made it like
Yes.
we're
That's
there
worth it.
gum gum dum dum. Oh.
We little
Um.
children, really, aren't we?
Oh. Okay. So, Yasi is answering. The cat in
Okay.
the picture is Ponyo.
Miyazaki
Miyazaki
Ponyo.
Ponyo. Awesome. Her brother is Po. Outstanding.
Black cat. That's awesome. Thanks.
That's so good.
Yeah, great names.
Yeah, 1% of Mike's power. Be scared.
Honestly, 0.5% of Mike for me. He flattened me. Yeah.
Oh, he would kill me.
Yeah.
There no doubt about it. I could be wearing one of those big protective head things, like 3 of them, and he would still. I mean, with him with a boxing glove on, would still. I'm sure.
It'd be really fun to place yourself in one of those zorbing balls and get him to punch you down the hill and see what happens.
That would be fun. I would. Yes.
Woo!
That would. Oh. Unpopular question. Oh, I don't know if this is an unpopular question, but do we watch Hollywood Roundtable or Actors on Actors? I don't watch the whole thing. I've seen little bits sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I get there's some nice segments on. There was one with a few years ago with a bunch of female directors at the time, and they did like a nice hour, and it's so insightful to hear it from their mouths of what their experience of film is, and then they kind of just work off each other. Yeah, it's fascinating. I like that sort of stuff because it gives us something different, and from their mouths, it can't be skewed then via some third person said this, this director said that. You get it and just watch it, and it's all for the purpose of learning about film, which I think is fascinating. Loads of them on YouTube. Yeah.
The one I love is it was when The Last of Us had come out, and so it's the Actors Roundtable. Nice. And sitting around is wow, what's his
Pedro?
name? Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
And at the table also is Jeff Bridges. And they're talking about being sucked into the game because Pedro Pascal was talking about how he'd not played it, but then he started playing it, he got sucked into the game. Jeff Bridges is like, yeah, that happened to me once. And nobody at the table got it.
But nobody got Tron.
Nobody got Tron. And
my gosh.
Like you watch it going, oh. So clever and so quick too. Quick. I mean, he was so quick on it, and yeah, I love watching these things where we get insights. Like when I watched Strange Darling, and I saw there was a Q&A afterwards that they played, because this was like before it came out, but you bought tickets for it, and so my wife and I went and saw it, and JT Molnar was talking about, who's the director, he was talking about why he shot on film, and some of the benefits of that is that you can't shoot forever like you can on digital. So there is limited, so it forces you to be not only creative, but it gives the actors time limits. They can't do...
Very important. They got to get their best shot out there and then. If it's an expensive shot as well, everybody's got to be on their A game. We have missed something when it comes to the art of film, using film, I think.
Yeah. So I just these, when I get those insights and things that you don't even like, when he said that, it was a duh moment.
You're like,
oh, of course, but I'd never thought about it before.
This is why physical media is great, because you get the director's commentary, it's all the special features. That's why I'm always going to be like, unless your digital copy comes with all of those, as a package, and some have a few, and then a guarantee that they're not going to take it away in 10 years or 5 years or 50 years. Like, it should be yours once you bought it.
There's no guarantee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yasi talking about American politics there, the black job. Well, we're about to see who has the black job, because she's going to be printed.
It's kind of a shoo-in, I think. Fingers crossed.
I hope so. Mike and Jake's fight will be entertainment more than a real fight. Well, yeah, absolutely. Mike flipping when he remembers people will say that a kid is hitting him. Plus, to his strength with age comes experience. Yeah, absolutely. I
That's
mean,
very true.
he will probably be outpaced by speed,
Mm.
but also, hey, you know what? There's old man strength, and like my kids never believed that, and then they can't do something, and then I come over and do it, and it's like, yeah, there is old man strength is a real thing.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you want to go to the next best thing?
Yeah, we probably should.
All right, we'll come back to the comments in just a bit. Ruben, what you got next?
I want to briefly touch on an animated series that I just stumbled upon. If you want to watch it, you'll have to go to the Warhammer site, the Warhammer TV. It's based on the 40K universe, and it's called the Tithe. They're about 20-minute episodes. It's a trilogy. Well, not a trilogy. What do they call it? A anthology with 3
Mm.
episodes. The third episode hasn't come out yet, but the 2 are out. You pay about $5.99, I think, a month, and you get, like, for your first time when you join, you get a little mini figurine.
Ooh.
They post it to you, so if you want to start just to have a taste, like, this is not sponsored, by the way. This is just what you get, and then you get, like, access to their back catalog and a plethora of other things. Because I know that this world is now becoming more in the front of the zeitgeist of people. So Prime Video, Henry Cavill, they busy working on a series that I presume is going to span multiple seasons. And I feel like that's going to be authentically accurate because Henry is so, like, it's got to be right. I mean, the reason why he left The Witcher is because it just went away from what it was supposed to be. So as a dipping toe in, there is this series called Tithe, and episode 1 is called Sacrifice, episode 2 is called Harvest, and it basically gives you a kind of insight as to what these Marines go for, Space Marines. There's also a game coming out in like a week called Space Marines 2. That's also the 40K universe. So, like when I say that this universe is expanding quickly, if you want to start getting into that another universe, that is going to be an expensive hobby for you because they're not cheap, these things at all. And then you got to get all the paints and everything. But the animation is fantastic. The story is dark. I did a deep dive on it. I just released the review today. So if you want to hear me ramble on about it concisely, because I'm now using scripting and teleprompt like you do, Chris, on some of them, because I just can't remember half the words and the things I want to say. So
Yeah.
it's the best way to do it, I think, probably. So if you want that, you can check it on my channel. Suffice to say, this was really fun. It was entertaining, hella dark. Like, wow. I was like, this is far darker. When you start finding out about the history of the 40K universe, yeah. So Warhammer's been around for a long time.
Mm.
So if you're just dipping your toes into it, there's a lot to pick apart from here.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was just kind of quick insight. I might just talk about another one as I think we're running on a long time. Yeah, it's fine. So I'll talk about the anime film I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
So this film, let me check the date on this. When was it? Because it's not new. 2007. Original title Suturanji Mukohaden, which is basically translated into English as Sword of the Stranger. It's a physical media anime film that I've had for a while. I've never seen before. It's one of those that, like, you know what? I'm going to give this a go. You keep meaning to. And man, was I surprised at how good it was. It's fantastic, in fact. So a swordsman from a strange land is caught in a struggle between morality, righteousness, and devotion as he reluctantly agrees to take a raggedy boy and his dog to a remote Buddhist temple. So it's set in a time where this boy has had everybody that he knows kind of wiped out, and his guardian says to travel to this Buddhist temple where you're going to be protected. And the boy and his husky dog, by the looks of it, try to make that journey, but he can't make it himself. So he basically enlists the swordsman's help to go along this journey. So for the majority of the film, we get brilliant fight sequences that are crafted around this journey of our. They're not particularly friends, but they become friends along the way. They have a very almost surrogate son, father, more brother and brother, even though the kid's really young. It's more like an older brother looking after a younger boy. They tolerate each other, but he recognizes that he's lost somewhat of his humanity and sees a way of like redeeming himself with this kid, this mission that he sets himself onto. And then along the way, we get to see some characters through various sword fights that are just despicable. So you're on their side. It's reminds me a lot of, you know, that film I made you watch recently, Ninja Scroll.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's got all of that, except it doesn't have any of the sex or nudity,
The rapey stuff.
Yeah, the rapey stuff. The rapey vibe isn't there. So
okay,
but the action sequences are phenomenal, and you really dig the story because you're rooting for the kid, and the kid has got a lot going against him. Let me just say that. It's easy to do spoilers for this one, but it ends up getting bigger and bigger, badass fight scenes, various boss battles, as you'd expect. Outnumbered the underdogs for sure of whether they'd be able to survive. It's one that I'm very surprised that I don't hear people talking about, because the animation quality reminds me that of something like it's not quite Studio Ghibli, but it has very much action flow of a Studio Ghibli film. Very similar to what the 80s had, but this is 2007. It just feels like authentic animation rather than digitized. So voice work is great. I watched the bit with original and dubbing.
Okay. And both are fine.
Both are great. Sometimes the timing between the characters in the dubbing, you can notice it when they're talking, because the English words just will never match up to the mouth movements of what they're saying in the original language. That
Sure.
you can't sometimes. But for the most part, it's fantastic. This will be a rewatch probably every couple of years. It's very good.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. And you own it? That's what you
I
say?
own it. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. For me, I watched a excuse me, as you know, the last several weeks, Dark and Murderous has been my theme. And my wife was totally on board with that, which was even better. So we started this movie and then had to take a break for a second, and then we finished it last night. It's on AMC Plus and Shudder in the US. I don't know which it is because I have AMC Plus, and so I have all of these channels slammed into one, so I can't really say that it's this one. Because anyway, so if you only have a standalone channel, I don't know. But it's called A Tale of Two Sisters,
Okay.
and it's a South Korean movie.
Is it new?
No, from 2003.
Okay.
This is like a thriller kind of mystery, also a little bit. What you have is these. It starts off with a sister in a mental institution, and then she comes home with her other sister and her father, and they arrive at the family home, and then the stepmom ish is already there, and the kids don't get along with the stepmom. Stepmom doesn't get along with the kids. Dad has a very weird relationship with everybody.
Okay.
The tension is there. You feel that. And for a lot of it, this is just music and just watching, you know, the scenes and stuff. There is dialogue. There's meaningful dialogue that happens. But you get these creepy ass visuals.
Okay.
where it's like, no, let's just stop.
Okay.
There's a couple of jump scares. Some of them I think you're going to see coming.
Yeah.
But there's like about halfway through, I was like, oh, I think this is going on. Now, I was right in that, but how it all comes together and why it happens, like I no clue. This is not like the strongest movie ever. Okay, so it's not one of those that you're just like, yes, this hands down is a perfect. It has issues. Some of it's a little. I could use more exposition. I could use more development within the story.
The one time you say, "Please give me some exposition."
yeah. Like we have this. The father and the stepmom have the stepmom's brother and his wife come over for dinner, and going there, they don't look happy. The brother and and his wife.
All right.
They're driving and they just
okay.
like they look angry, and you don't really know what's going on. When they get there and they're eating dinner, they don't speak. It's very awkward, very tense. And then an action happens and you're like, why is this happening? This doesn't make any sense. And I don't know if it's just the MacGuffin so that the character can view something or what, because that parts of it were not like it was missing context. So that's what I mean. Like it has issues within this, but the vibe and the atmosphere that are created are unsettling. And then when you get to the end, even if you've guessed it, to see what happens and how it all came about is, it's dark.
Nice.
So the thing that got us was just that one of the sisters she wakes up, and we don't know if she's having a nightmare or if she's really viewing this, but she looks over the foot of her bed and she sees a dark, like just part of what might be a head move. And you're like, oh, hell no. So, yeah.
Did you know that when this film was originally released, according to IMDb, so, it became the highest grossing Korean horror film of all time. And it was the first one to be screened in American theaters.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I did not know that.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. It's definitely worth a watch. And everything we see is practical.
I'm gonna have to watch this. It sounds like something I'd enjoy.
I think so. I mean, yeah, knowing that there are flaws within it. That's
for sure. Yeah.
Should we go to the comments, or do you want to continue on really quick? I don't know.
Let's continue on, as we've still got to do what's the worst thing after it. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. What do you got? What's next on your list?
Oh yeah, good point. I finally watched Young Woman and the Sea. I watched it with my wife, and I watched it with my eldest, or my youngest, who is 19. So 3 different demographics. We put it on the projector, and I have to say, out of the 2 swimming films that we've had come out recently, these are both excellent, but this is one I would go back to and watch repeatedly rather than the other one, which is called Nida.
Oh yeah,
Naiad.
Yeah,
it's much more dark and depressing. Naiad.
Yes.
Where this is set in 1914 and spans quite a few years, I believe, past 24, probably up to like 26, 28, 1928. Basically, a young women were not allowed to swim, especially not in the same pool as men, which is ridiculous. Especially if you had the measles, because they thought you could contract measles. I don't know if that's true. I'd be surprised if that's true. But so we have this 2 sisters, really, that their mother doesn't want them to drown, because a bunch of people just drowned from a ferry crashing, because most people couldn't swim. So she gets it in her head that I'm going to teach my daughters to swim. So here we have this interesting story going against what the father, who is a butcher, he says, like, girls shouldn't swim. and we're introduced to this underground swimming, like this underground, nobody should know about it, in the boiler room where they've done this makeshift pool, and we have this like girls learning to swim. It's based on a true story, and effectively this young woman started the change for what we have now in the future. She set with her tenacity and grit, going to swim in the ocean, which is the English Channel here from crazy awaits that I have traveled the English Channel 324 times, but I've never set foot in France because I worked on a ferry. So I went there and back twice a day because it was the Fast Cat, or other people called the Vomit Comet.
Nice.
Yeah. But that sea is treacherous. Like, it's no joke. It's a hard swim, multiple currents coming in at you, and what she does is incredible. It's really uplifting, played by Daisy Ridley, who when it was finished, my wife went, see, she can act, she just needs the good roles. So, because we've seen her in the Star Wars, and she hasn't, those Star Wars roles are just not meaty enough to showcase what you can actually do, right?
See, here there's a lot more going on in those two.
Oh yeah, exactly. There's so much to contend with. You can't really be the standout. So she, for the most part, we thought this was really like gripping, but fantastically in like the best way. It's one of those films that leaves you feeling good rather than depressed, right? This is a real underdog that nobody is talking about, even since when you talked about, was shoved onto the Disney platform. I think it probably had a week release, and everybody's just passed it by. And I'm like, come on, man, this is great.
Dude, and that score?
Phenomenal. I said that. The score carries the film in places. Not like a detriment to what else was going on, but the score was so good. Yeah.
I don't know why Disney didn't push this in the theater. It is inspiring, uplifting, and just genuinely good.
Yeah. It's a good film. It's a good sports movie, and it based on fact and changed history. You know, it's all the good things. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have anything else on my
oh, really?
The best of. I only have what we watched together and then my worst.
Okay. Do you want to talk about what we watched together?
Sure, we'll do that, and then we'll come back to the comments. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We watched based on recommendations last week.
Yeah. So this was your guys' fault.
We watched Books of Blood, Clive Barker's Books of Blood, but we watched the 2020 version that was a Hulu original.
Yeah.
It was too long.
Way too long.
But the second story I thought was great.
Is this the one with the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, for me, that's the strongest part of all three stories by far. I do like how it kind of connects. Like it's a three stories, but they all are influenced together, by the same evil. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I missed it, but it opens with thugs trying to get this, what is called the Book of Blood.
Yes.
Did we ever know why they were getting it? I mean, they were just tasked with it. Is that all it was?
Because no, they weren't tasked with it. They didn't know anything about it. They went to this one dude who they're collecting money from, and he's running away. And the guy that they're collecting money from says, "Wait, I've got a. You can get money from this. This book is worth loads." So this guy then goes, "I want to get this book for myself rather than give it to my boss." So that's where their story starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You must have blinked when I'm so bored already.
Yeah. It opened up in a weird way.
Yeah, it did too.
But it definitely, you can tell that this is a Clive Barker story because that second one felt so much like a Hellraiser story.
Oh, yes, for sure. Yeah.
And I was there for that.
I actually think it was much... Never mind.
No, say it. Say it.
It's
Own
better
it.
than the original Hellraiser movie. That film hasn't aged well at all.
Oh no, I don't think the original Hellraiser movie is a good one at all.
Oh, great.
Um, the second one, even though not all of the effects stand up and stuff,
Mm.
I truly believe that the second one contains all of the lore and all of the stuff
That's what
that
you
we
want. That's what you want to know
needed.
about it. Yeah, yeah,
It,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Make it a much
So,
more interesting. Yeah, so I like the lore of the story. I thought it was interesting, it was weird, it was dark. I didn't actually see the twisty bit coming.
no, me
And when
neither.
they explained it to us, like, really? Oh, okay, cool. And then it even went to a darker place, which I was like, dude, I forgot that's what I'm watching. I should have expected that.
Yeah, my brain didn't like it had kind of pushed that to the side a little bit because I was just in the drama
Yeah.
now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
exactly.
the second one is really good. The first one is a dark story, but it just takes really long to play out.
Yeah.
I do appreciate though how it's resolved,
Mm.
you know, because there is a anyway, we don't want to
There's a
spoil it.
comeuppance.
Yes.
Yeah.
The I am curious now to see the original one.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's a remake because even the beginning of this film had a little bit of a message saying this is inspired or taken from.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the original one, if we watch it, I think it's going to be different stories from the Book of Love.
I think so too. Yeah. Yeah. Because that one's 2009 and it's just Book of Blood, not Books of Blood. So yeah. No, I think I'm looking forward to seeing this one also to just see what it
It all
is
ties
about.
into that kind of universe, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this wasn't bad. This was definitely worth a watch. It's better than a lot of the Hulu original movies, especially the horror stuff that they come out with. So,
Yep.
there you go. Okay.
Nice. Let's go back to comments as we've got a few thousand there.
Yes. I'm writing down the time code here. Now I have to scroll up to where we left off because good grief.
Well, I'm just going to do what's up because I've seen it in the comments. So, hi, Shiny.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, talking about some of the things like the Actors Roundtable and stuff, Criterion Closet picks and
Nice.
Hot Ones. Those can be fun. Both of those. Yeah. Please watch the one with Anthony Mackie, Actors on Comedy TV Shows Roundtable. Ooh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for that, Amy. Warhammer has been around since the 80s. It's a whole world that I don't know about.
Yeah, it's a massive universe. Yeah.
Nice. Entry to Warhammer for Badger was a board game called Hero Quest, late 80s. And you still have it.
Wow.
That's awesome. And then Space Crusade, which was 40K light. Okay. Not sure if it's just you for Crochet a while, but I found that you like your rewatches of older things better than most of the new stuff.
I go through that. I like. I'm looking for something new on and I do the let's go through all the streaming apps, and I'm like, there's literally nothing here. I feel like there's nothing here, and you can just tell like some of those films are just going to be bad, and then you go to an oldie that just feels good. Yeah,
it's like, have you ever had the munchies? And you eat through so many different types of snacks, and none of them are hitting that thing. For me, the one if I have done that through a few snacks, the go-to satisfaction snack is dry roasted peanuts, raisins, and chocolate chips all together. And that salty, sweet, crunchy, soft,
nice. Yeah.
the whole thing, for whatever, that's for me. But that's kind of like this. Like, I totally agree with you, where I go through, I spend an hour doom scrolling through all of these things, even starting several things.
Yeah.
And like 5 minutes in, like,
just
no,
not.
just not. Yeah. Badger agreeing. with Crochet While and Listen. The writing is often not high
The
quality.
writing does feel off for a lot of things.
And it's rushed, right? It feels rushed, or that they're so contained with only doing a couple of episodes or so many episodes that they don't get to expand it. And
Yeah.
instead of using those time constraints as creative, it's just been limited.
Yeah, they spent 4 months on the picket line fighting for their rights and then still didn't write anything good. So anyway.
Yeah. If you could replace the leading actor of any movie, if we could be. Oh, okay.
Depends if like, yeah, okay. Do we just become that actor?
No, I think just the role.
The role. So then that universe is real of whoever you replace. Or you're an actor.
I'm just gonna clarify for our rules here.
Yeah.
You're gonna replace an actor in the role for that role. So Morgan Freeman in Seven, you become Somerset.
So it's real. Not acting.
Sure.
You become the detective, or you become
yes. Well, you become
the
Somerset.
actor.
You become Somerset in the role. We'll say that. Yeah. In the story, rather. I'm gonna do Speed from Speed Racer.
Wow. Yeah, that's fun.
Because driving the Mach 5 was always something that I wanted to do.
I'm going to become Artex, the horse.
Okay. Even knowing what happens, huh?
Gets recreated at the end. I can just really make everybody cry all the time.
Solid move there. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Rude, but okay. Book series. His Dark Material. I have not read any of those. I know the first movie was like not done well, but then they went back and
the series is way better. I'm not a huge fan of Bill. I think it's Pullman's. Is it Bill Pullman? I think it's Pullman. Yeah, I think they're fine.
Okay. Thank you, Badger. Okay, yeah. A Tale of Two Sisters, the one that recommended it. Awesome. Thank you. So, yeah, it's fun. Philip Pullman's series.
Oh, yeah. Pullman.
Not Bill.
Not
Phil.
Bill. Yeah, Phil, but...
Phil, Bill, you know.
Same thing.
Oh, yeah. Shannon Porter, welcome, first off. And then Tale of Two Sisters also. So, Ruben, yeah, you're definitely going to have to put this on your...
Definitely need to watch this, hey?
Yeah. Talk about old strength. Wishing when Chris said, my kids never believed that until I whipped out the belt.
That's hilarious. Can't even say that anymore.
I just lifted up the car and they went, oh, crap, and then ran. Yale. We are seriously considering a watch along, but that wouldn't be the main one. I do like the other suggestion of picking a show or something, a series, episode of a series and doing a watch along. I think that could be fun as well. And then discussing it afterwards, because that would be fun.
Honestly, it could be 2 minutes long, so we probably have time to watch something after.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yasi wants to rewatch some 80s movies. So there you go. You're going to do that.
No, wait. The end of that said you pick.
You pick. Yeah. Well, that's to crochet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
They're having their own conversation.
Their own conversation there. Yep. Yale. My shirt is IT Crowd as a take on ET. Ruben's got Hellfire Club. Cool. Have we watched the miniseries Behind Her Eyes? Yes. That is with Eve Hewson, which I didn't know until just this week. She's the daughter of Bono.
What?
Yeah, right.
Huh. Oh, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. I enjoyed it. The ending was
twisty.
I thought that was, I was like, whoa, that was, good. Shiny, hello. Ruben already said, what's up? Actors are blank canvases for the most part. Hopefully. The audience often forgets that it's the writing and direction, not the actor, that makes a film.
Yeah.
That's I mean, the direction I think is the one that's really forgotten a lot of the time. You know, you
But
get
Liam Neeson has done the same 10 films for the last 10 years.
true.
So, like, same character. So, it's definitely also on the actor.
Yeah, well, and
Choose a
you
different
figure
role for
too,
yourself.
he's going for the same writing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
I guess he's comfortable with that. So,
Is Tale of Two Sisters the #1 scariest movie on IndieWire list of the decade? I don't know.
no idea.
Oh, it's Martyrs. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
that
go.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's Crochet a While and Listens recommendations: Lost Boys, Breakfast Club, Stand by Me, Dragon Slayer, Goonies, Outsiders, Princess Bride. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, what a
That's
great
all.
list!
Great list. Nice.
As you wish. Um, Books of Blood. The books are the best. Short stories much better. Ooh, yeah.
Mm.
Which is typically, you know. You asked us in the last show about Twilight of the Warriors Walled In. You can confirm it is a must see.
I've
Okay.
got this ready to watch. Yeah, it's on my list for this week. So I'll tune in next week. I will.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it. It looks great. Yeah.
Cool. See, Yale, I think the most anticipated film right now is the Joker sequel coming next month. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I don't even care.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll see it. I'll see it and I'll give it, you know, but I don't,
Right. Yeah.
yeah. Lost Boys, perfect for spooky
the
season.
spooky season.
Yes.
Agree. Yeah. Which, according to Chris, is now.
Dude, our living room, my wife and I have been going nuts. I haven't decorated my office yet, but my wife has picked out some spectacular decorations.
Amazing.
I mean, it is so good. We've got it in the bathroom. We've got it all over the living room. We haven't done the front porch yet, but we've got it even on top of bookcases and stuff. Oh, it's so good, and it's not gaudy. That's the other thing, that it's so clean looking, and it's just like it's perfect. I mean, it's so
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, and we're gonna keep most of that up. I mean, we'll get rid of some of the Halloweeny stuff, but a lot of it will transition into just fall and be able to stay, and then we'll change for Christmas time, and then it becomes winter, and
that's so great.
Yeah, and it just makes me hope that there will be cool days coming at some point, not the triple digits that we've had here for the last week.
Yeah, agreed.
Amy's making a prediction for upcoming actresses roundtable. Anya Taylor-Joy, Zendaya, Lady Gaga, Micah Monroe. Yeah, I could see those. Yeah, that would be a solid list too. You would be, okay. So Yale would be Sarah Connor, replacing a leading actor. Okay. Ruben, you can't replace a horse. It's not a leading actor for one thing. Plus, it's an animal.
What do you mean? What do you mean Artex is not a leading?
In this made-up scenario, you can't be an animal.
Wow. Okay. I shall be Andy Serkis as Gollum.
Dude. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Halloween 24/7 at your flat. Badger, that is outstanding. It is. There's two. Disneyland decorates typically twice a year, like mainly. One is for Halloween, and it goes through Thanksgiving and stuff. And then right after Thanksgiving, it becomes... actually, no, right after Halloween, it then goes into their Christmas stuff. And both of those at Disneyland are just...
The Nightmare Before Christmas
the Haunted
theme.
Mansion.
So good. Yeah. So much fun.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It is. Yeah. So, okay. We will come back to the comments in just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben, you want to talk about your poo?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
disappointed in this.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. And maybe you will like it, but this is a film that both you and I were so looking forward to because it looks so creepy. It's a folklore film. It's a defiant teenage boy struggling with his parents in intimate divorce, faces off with a 1,000-year-old witch who is living beneath the skin of and what skin of and posing as the woman next door. So
Wait, I don't know what this movie is, and I thought you were talking about something else.
the wretched, the wretched,
What? Oh, wait, this was your poo?
yeah.
Oh, I thought this was your. Oh,
Are you even more upset now?
I'm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So talk to me about this because this has been on my list like for.
Yeah. So, all right, it's. Do you remember the film Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf?
Yes, Ordinary Tuesday.
Or Disturbed?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Disturbia.
No,
I think it's
Disturbia.
Disturbia.
Yeah.
So it's that film with this folklore thing in it, and if it was two separate films, I think it would work better. But because you have this teenage sort of angst, it's a summer holiday, and his parents are getting divorced. So he's had to do that Twilight thing where he's gone to spend the summer with his dad working at the boat docks. So this is not what I got from the trailer of the movie. So you have the folklore stuff that comes to play in it, but it's much less stated than what I was expecting it to be. Now, when you get to the creature designs, fantastic. Really look weird, creepy, but there's not nearly enough creepy horror stuff in this movie. I would say there's probably 10, 15 minutes for the whole film. It does have a fantastic twist in it that I also didn't see coming. Chris, I'm predicting that you'll see it, but I didn't. And I kicked myself. I was like, what the hell? Okay, fair enough. There's a nice bit to do with the story and the folklore. I would say this wouldn't be in my poo list if this was me introducing young teens or like 10, 11, 12 to horror. Because this is a fun one. It's creepy enough, but there's no like sex or nudity. There's very little swearing. It very much feels like this is like dip your toes into, folklore horror sort of thing. It's a fun movie like that. However, the way they pitched it is not that. So either some of the the journalist that said this was like some of the greatest and scariest film that they've seen is paid, or they watched a different movie with the same title.
Okay, so I want to be sure. The Wretched from 2019. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, because when you sent me your list, you said The Wretched was on your best of, and Watcher was your worst of.
Oh yeah. No, I swapped it out because
this
I was busy watching it. No, because I was busy watching it at the time. So I was giving you the list of things that I thought were for definite being in my top, and The Wretched, I just couldn't see it not being in my best of. And then I watched it.
And then it not.
And then I was like, what the crap?
This disappoints me.
Yes.
Because I've had this.
So when you watch it, lower your expectations.
Okay, fair enough. Good to know there. That's okay. Yeah. Cool.
Sorry, dude.
All the way around.
Yeah.
No, it's all right. Okay, so for me, my worst was Beetlejuice.
I'm so surprised at that. You talk about the first one in such high regard.
Well, the first one is fun. You know what I mean? And
I actually rewatched it this week. Yeah.
My youngest and his girlfriend watched it also at the beginning of this week, and it's it's quirky and it's got just all kinds of fun stuff in there. Well, yeah, but this one, okay, it's great to see Winona Ryder back. First off,
yeah,
she's like just stepping right back into her role. I love it. Catherine O'Hara steals the movie.
Really?
She is.
Wow.
just on point, so good.
Nice.
With a little bit of character growth in there too, but and
Okay.
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton doing Michael Keaton's thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Doing
as
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really though felt like his character, and I said this in my review. His character of something in, I don't know, dog blood or whatever in Much Ado About Nothing, where he's like this drunk guy who just kind of talking like this. And
I was interested. I was going to ask you if they kept in the because the 80s Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice was quite raunchy, and he said
Horny.
very inappropriate things and horny. Did they keep that in there, or they were like, nah?
Little bits.
Okay.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
We have, excuse me, we have a storyline with Monica Bellucci. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Completely unnecessary. I don't even know why it's there. It feels like an utter distraction.
Yeah. When I saw the length of the movie, I thought, what is there in this that it needs to be that long?
Well, it's not just that. Then you have Willem Dafoe, who is awesome in this. He's mildly funny, but his also inclusion it doesn't really lead anywhere. Okay.
Right.
I mean, it kind of does. It's kind of there. They weave it in loosely, but it's not necessary. Then, surprisingly, there's a storyline with Jenna Ortega's character.
Yeah.
That first off was wildly predictable.
Right.
Second of all, was then incredibly shallowly developed and unnecessary. This movie has so many half thoughts thrown into it together, whereas you could just make it a streamlined story that then would work, and it doesn't. I barely laughed. Justin Theroux is also funny in this. I mean, he's good.
Were you in a good mood when you watched the film?
I was in a great mood.
You were okay.
Yeah. No, I was.
You're in the vast minority for people who are disliking this movie. So I'm both on the critics and audience. So
I don't know. I've been seeing how people are saying it's messy.
Okay, just in Rotten Tomatoes scores, which doesn't mean anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I am not. It was certified fresh yesterday as like 78 or 79%, something like that. So fair enough. The story was all over the place. It had way too many things that were trying to go on in it that never were fully realized.
Okay, but what did you think of the first one?
It's quirky and it's silly, and it was.
It's
fine,
not one of your 80s movies that you like, is it?
No, it's not. It's not the top of my list, but it's not something that I hate. I didn't hate this. It's just this was really a missed opportunity here.
It had the opportunity to be great, and
yeah, you're calling back so much nostalgia, and I don't know. It felt very much slapped together and so unnecessary with so many different pieces of it. So,
yeah. Okay, that's disappointing to hear.
Yeah, it was. So, okay,
cool.
Hit the comments and then go back to
sure. Yep.
Like our entertainment news and what we're looking forward to.
Yup.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. General feeling about Joker 2 is exactly like me. Joker movie doesn't work without Batman, even if it's an origin story. Joker is at his best when he's messing with Batman. I enjoyed the first one.
I thought the first one was incredible.
But crochet a while and listen to Pooh of the Week was Fall Guy. I had fun with Fall Guy.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. What are we looking? Oh, Bad Sisters season 2 in November. I'm gonna have to rewatch the end of Bad. I enjoyed Bad Sisters a lot.
I remember you saying you really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I mean, because it's got a great cast, but I don't know. I don't remember how it ended. So I mean, I know somebody dies, that's at the very beginning, and we watch all flashbacks.
That's the whole purpose of the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yahtzee has two black cats, so you're saving money on Halloween decorations. And they just go through and knock everything off the counter. So, what's the best sitcom show, in our opinion? Mode, welcome. Also, how are you? Sitcom.
IT crap?
Yeah. Dairy Girls is quite good, and so is Ted
There he goes.
Lasso.
Good. Yeah. And Ted Lasso is
But
excellent.
Ted Lasso, I would not call that a sitcom.
Yeah. It's more drama, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but it's... And I don't know if it's not filmed in front of a live studio audience.
No, but I don't think you need to have that to make it necessarily.
Isn't that a prerequisite of a sitcom?
I think well, if you take it just by its name, situational comedy, where it's a standalone type of little thing, which Dairy Girls may not even fit in either, because there is a large arc that they follow through.
That's true.
So IT Crowd.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with IT Crowd.
Yeah, can't. Yeah. Nope. Have we seen the trap deleted scenes? No, I didn't now. 3 minutes. Oh, maybe on YouTube or something like that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Chris and Ruben have reviewed on The Well horror movie.
Yeah, so Amy, there was so much that came out this week on VOD that I wanted to watch. But I'm waiting for a reputable site where I don't have to pay £100 to watch all of them. So there was Don't Turn Out the Lights that I wanted to have a look at. There was The Demon Disorder.
I started The Demon Disorder.
Oh, you did? Okay. There's The Well that came out on the 3rd, and Coop, which I wanted to watch, and as well Twilight of the Warrior. So yeah, there's a bunch that it just was like, okay, maybe I'll get to a couple of those.
I want to watch Coop also. That one looks outstanding. I think I got a screener for that.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I'll have to look. The Well, though, I'm gonna have to look for that. I don't see it even like for rent in the U.S.
Well. Oh, it's definitely out here. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, I see that it's and it's got Lauren Lavera, which she was great in Terrifier, and she's coming back for Terrifier 3.
Yeah, she's coming back. Yeah.
So, okay. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for that, Amy. We'll have to, it's on my list now. If Winona Ryder was the only actress in Beetlejuice, it might have worked. I think having Catherine O'Hara, though, is a necessary thing. She worked really well because she brought some humanity.
I brought it.
Bring it. Oh, it's been brought. You want to be Winona Ryder and Edward Scissorhands. Okay. Yep. Great choice there. Beetlejuice release in Japan on September 27th.
What the hell?
Wow. I would not see it in the theater unless you're going to do it. Here's the thing. If you're a massive fan of the original, like if this is one of your highest movies that you absolutely love, go see it in the theater. If you're just casual and it's like, it's okay. A matinee would be okay, or wait for streaming, VOD. I mean, if you're paying $6 for it, $5, something like that, I don't think that's too bad. How's that for a glowing recommendation? Right? I don't know. Okay, Ruben.
Yeah.
Entertainment news and
Sure.
What's coming up? Okay.
Yep. Deadpool 4 is in development at Marvel Studios. Hugh Jackman will reprise his role as Wolverine. Apparently, it's been sourced. I'm not sure at the thing. Although, if you've seen the movie, till he's 90 was the joke.
Yeah. Yeah. That really.
I'm really tired of Marvel. Actually, I just like.
Yeah.
I've had enough. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know Agatha comes out soon, and cool. I'm sure it'll be fun, but.
Which is so sad, too, because I like Catherine Hahn.
I love her, yeah. And I'm sure I hear good things about this one, but they hype out everyone, and it's just never as good as they're telling us.
Um, so I know how much of a fan you are of Twilight, and I say that seriously.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I like them.
and
Yeah.
I get sucked in to the
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
I don't think they're good, but I get sucked into them.
They're not good.
Um,
No.
no, but Midnight Sun. Okay, it's an animated series adaptation
Yeah.
of the of I guess Stephanie Meyer had a novel called that, but it is a retelling of Twilight from Edward's perspective.
What?
It is officially in development at
I'm
Netflix.
so down for that.
There's a whole lot going on in that statement,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
It's a new entry into Twilight. It's animated and it's told from Edward's perspective.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Ewan McGregor is getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame finally.
Finally.
You know those. Yeah. And
Oh,
Hayden Christensen's going to be doing a speech there,
that's so awesome.
which is really cool. Yeah.
That is great. Well, as Ewan like takes his picture down next to it, Hayden should be up above him saying, like, I have the high ground.
Now I have the high ground. And Obi-Wan needs to go, hello there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm watching sort of. My wife is totally into it. I'm just kind of there. Only Murders in the Building. We're on season 2 because we but it has been renewed for season 5 at Hulu. I've seen the memes, which is outstanding. Like Selena Gomez it was like announced that she is now a billionaire. Like her net worth is like 1.3 billion or something like that.
Really?
And everybody's like, still not enough money though to move out of the building that has all these murders, huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
I don't
gosh.
understand. Why wouldn't you move at that point? Why? Something's going on. There's something in the water.
Because that's what they've got going on in their life. That's what makes their life worth living. They left it. What's the point?
Is to kill people?
Yeah, they don't kill people though.
I think they do. I think they've gotten the taste
By being
of,
there. Yeah.
They
Now
got the fame from the podcast. You know, Brazo is, Uncle Brazos. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's cute. I don't think it's as good as everybody raves about. At least season 2.
Okay. Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis.
Yes.
Megalopolis. Whatever is tracking to open with 5 million domestically on a 120 million budget.
That's rough.
Oof.
That's rough.
However, in good news, Ocean's 14 is in the works.
Okay, do we get the cast?
Yes, George Clooney and Brad Pitt will reprise their roles.
But do we get Scott Conn? Do we get Matt Damon? Do we get Casey Affleck? All the rest of them too.
So far, just them, but I presume that the rest will come along. I hope so.
Okay. Because didn't Elliot Gould die, unfortunately?
Yeah.
Did he?
Okay,
anyway.
Okay, so Keke Palmer will star in a series remake of The Burbs. It's going to be produced by Seth MacFarlane. Now, I love The Burbs. I'm a huge fan of Tom Hanks's The Burbs, which basically Disturbia is like it's this very similar premise. Be interested to see how they could stretch this out.
I called the pizza dude.
Oh man, it's so funny. I love that film so much.
The Klopex.
It's so good.
It really is. I love that. What a brilliant movie. Okay. I don't have any more news. That's all I got.
Okay. Last news on good news. Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance Most Foul. Foul as in a bird.
FOWL. Yes.
Yeah. Will premiere on October 27th at AFI Festival in LA.
Nice.
Which I presume it'll come along to wherever. Oh yes, and for when we transition, which is a great transition now, to talking about what we're looking forward to coming this week.
Uzumaki.
It's not this
really
week, but it comes out September 28th. So I think there are reviews coming out this week sometime. So fingers crossed, but it looks so much like the manga.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, okay, outstanding. Um, I got to talk about a show really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
Brief. Last night, after watching A Tale of Two Sisters, my wife wanted something brighter, cheerier, just something not freaky, so that she could go to sleep.
She can go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. We turned on Hulu, and we were gonna watch Only Murders in the Building, watch an episode of that, but then we saw what we thought was a documentary. It's called The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And
Oh
it's
yeah,
like,
I thought that was a documentary.
it's not. It's a reality series, and at that point, I tapped out. It is just your vapid. All of these women look unfortunately identical.
That's funny to me.
That I watched a reality show,
Yeah.
or just
Yeah, no, that's you.
I was pissed. Okay, like even my wife was disappointed because we were like, we've never even heard of this, and then it starts out.
I really thought it was a documentary.
Yeah, and then it's not. It's truly
reality
just
TV.
reality, and they jump around, and there's no context given, and just please stop.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just premiered yesterday,
Right.
on the 6th.
So I'll avoid that then.
Yeah, don't even see it. Not good. So anyway.
Should we talk about what we are looking forward to then?
Yes.
So there is Jack Whitehall on Netflix with Fatherhood with My Father. Depending, like, if you like his sort of humor, very, very straight-laced father who's often humorous. There's 4 episodes of that coming. What I'm most looking forward to, though, is Officer Black Belt, which is a film, but it's a Korean film. So it's exactly what I like: suspenseful, exciting, martial arts. What's the short synopsis? A talented martial artist who can't walk past a person in need unites with a probation officer to fight and prevent crime as a martial arts officer. So I think it could be fun. So
Okay. Also on Netflix is Uglies, coming on Friday with Joey King.
It's a movie, right? Yeah,
it is
Joey
a
King.
movie. Yeah. So there's also Midnight at the Para Palace, which I think is it's Turkish drama. Oh, but it's season 2. I've never even seen season 1.
Yeah.
So there's that. Yes. I'm looking forward to this one because you sent me the trailer for it and it made me tear up. The Grand Tour, One for the Road.
Oh my gosh. It made me tear up too. The final Grand Tour special feature, but just from the trailer, I can tell that I'm probably going to be crying man tears.
Yeah.
It's dusty. It's going to be dusty in here.
It will be dusty. Yes.
I'm surprised you're not talking about Sector 36, a film that's coming out on Friday. It's a Indian film, but it's about a serial killer.
This is not on my radar at all.
Okay. Well,
Sector 36 on what?
Netflix.
What?
And if anybody cares, the second part of Emily in Paris, season 4, continues.
Okay. Well, thank you for telling me about Sector 36. Yeah, I did not know about this at all.
No worries.
There's a Hulu series coming on Friday the 13th called How to Die Alone.
Okay.
It looks like it's probably a comedy.
Oh, okay. Friday the 13th. So, awesome.
Yeah.
They should release another Friday the 13th movie on Friday the 13th.
Oh, they should. Yes. Wolves comes out next week in theaters.
Oh, does it? Yeah. I've been looking forward to that, actually.
Me too.
Looks interesting. Different. Yeah.
Yes.
I could do with some different.
Yes, I get to see. Uh, Speak No Evil. I think comes out this week because I'm seeing it on Monday.
Right.
Good God, the trailers just need to end.
Oh, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah, and I'm like, if you've never seen the original,
Mm.
it is messed up. It is disturbing. And I saw the clip that you were telling me about this current one where it gives away like part of the entire twist of the movie. What the frick are you doing? Stop giving the reveals in your trailers.
Dude, I spoke about it last week. Yeah, I was just like, well, what's the point? I've seen like the scariest bit now. Thanks for that.
I don't understand even why it needed to be remade, because the first one is brand new. Not a ton of people have seen it, and it's messed up.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was an original one. Yeah.
Yeah, watch that. It's on Shudder. So, yeah, that's all I get. I get to see another movie on Thursday for screening. It's coming out in a week, but that's we'll talk about that next week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anything else on yours?
Nope.
Okay. Go back to the comments and then,
Yep. Oh, Penguin series, but that's not this week. I think. Is it this week? It might be.
Is it this? I don't know.
That's a fairly big one.
It is. I'm not really.
You're not really that interested in it. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
19th of September. So
okay,
it is the following. Yeah, it's the following week.
Cool. Okay. Let's see here. You sent me the 2 parts here that showed up in the comments. Oh.
Of what?
Of what?
What are we talking about?
General. The deleted scenes. Yeah. If you say yeah, if you sent it in the links, a lot of the time they get just deleted.
Yeah.
So it's not on
we
YouTube.
Can look it up.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be good. Let's see. Crochet a while and listen. Looking forward to Star Trek Section 31.
Yes. So this would be a spin-off of Michelle Yeoh's character from Discovery. Yeah, she was part of this. I think that's right. Yeah, and I feel like I'm pretty sure she's helming this. I hope that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. Going back to books, Dungeon Crawl Carl, the series of books.
Sounds amazing.
Bought for a TV show.
Okay.
Just based on the name.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're working, Sharath, you're working on a YouTube video while watching us. I don't know how you're doing that.
Nice. Just in the background noise, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Disappointing face. Yeah, it says a lot for Beetlejuice. Yeah. No big fan. Parents are. Maybe they can go watch. Yeah, absolutely. Winona Ryder, Age of Innocence. Good God. That's that's
great
been forever
film,
since I've
but
seen
it's been
that.
forever since I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah, I think so.
So, okay, am I thinking of the right one? Yeah.
I mean, it's been that long.
Yeah, and Winona Ryder won awards in that. That's cool. Wasn't she in Bram Stoker's Dracula also?
Winona?
Yeah.
Was that her? No.
No? Is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, she was with Gary Oldman and Keanu.
Wow. Cool. I have to say, and I know people are going to hate me for it, Keanu's acting in that was terrible. It wasn't.
Well,
good.
it was 1992.
Yeah, it's basically him doing Bill or Ted, and yeah.
Before he found his groove, and yeah.
Well, however, Gary Oldman as Dracula was spectacular.
But when is Gary Oldman not spectacular?
I know. That's like saying cheese is tasty or Hawaiian pizza is great. It's amazing.
Try before you deny, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, friends. Okay, let's see here. Oh, Dungeon Crawler Dungeon Crawler Carl. Wow, that's a tough one. Matt
By
Dinneman.
Dinneman. Okay, it's a lit RPG book about the world collapsing into a D&D like dungeon by aliens. Oh, fun. That sounds amazing.
That.
Wow.
Yes.
How
Yes,
are they going to turn
please.
that into a series? Jeez. Okay.
I don't know. That's great. All right, friends. We're gonna wrap up. It has been great chatting with everybody.
Yeah.
Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Ruben with the Ruby Tuesday. Me, Chris, Movies and Munchies. Our Patreon, patreon.com/the bearded ones. You can click on the link in the description. There are several videos outside of the paywall just to get a taste of what we're up to, but it's £1 to get in there and get access to over 100 videos.
Starry Eyes review dropped today.
Oh, okay. Okay. We get to talk. That was a movie.
That was a movie.
So there you go. Yeah, but we have a great community there. We love chatting with everybody, and it gives you that more intimate type of thing where YouTube can get large sometimes. Comments can get lost, and so this is where we all come together and share posts and pictures and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, we would love to have you at least check that out, see if it's even something for you.
Yeah.
That goes to help offset the costs of this production. And if you don't like this production, then it goes to buy snacks. How about that?
Exactly.
Oh, but everybody, hey, thank you so much. Winona and Kiana call each other husband and wife since Dracula. Really?
That's funny.
Oh, wow. That is crazy. All right. Thanks, everybody. Ruben, what is the fusion reactor powering? An Iron Man suit?
Oh, it's the lights again. Yeah, it's powering my whole world, Badger. My whole world.
Oh, good. Well, we're making your work easy, Sharath. Glad to hear it. All right, everybody. We will catch you on the flip side. All right. Take care.